Welcome everyone to Inside the Fight. I'm Willie Guns and I'm joined by the one and only Loaded Clip. And we just saw 152 UFC pay-per-view in Canada. So we got new flyweight champ, and we have a title fight between the light heavyweight title between Jon Jones and Vitor Belfort. So let's get right to the flyweight division. Yeah. We saw Demetrius Johnson outspeed Joseph Benavidez, and wow, what speed! That craziness! He just kept doing what he was doing, avoiding people, avoiding the referees, the judges, and everything around there.
Yeah, well, Mighty Mouse, he lived up to his name. He was like a little mouse that just kept moving around the ring and just kept sticking and moving. And Joseph Benavidez just could not catch up to him. Mighty Mouse was like Speedy Gonzalez. You know, that's probably what the name he should change his name to after this fight. But you know, hats off to him. He definitely put on a great technical performance.
Because the Canadian
the crowd was they were booing a little bit, but it was a technical display. These guys, you know, they might be small, but they really came to fight and show what they got.
Yeah,
and,
I mean, just show you how fast this guy was. One of the judges couldn't even see him winning the fight.
Yeah,
that's how fast he was.
Yeah, it got a split decision.
A split decision on a fight that was definitely one-sided. And he couldn't see that because that's how fast he was.
He was so fast that judge could not see Mighty Mouse's punches at all. So then he thought that Mighty Mouse did not throw anything.
No, he didn't even look at the facial damage on Joseph at all.
No,
he definitely looked.
No, they were a blur. They were a complete blur. Seriously.
Now, one fight that did not go to a decision was the main event between Jon Jones and Vitor Belfort.
Yeah.
Now I was hoping, I was predicting, I was begging Vitor Belfort to win this. Unfortunately, he did not. I'll let you do this one. Tell us everyone what happened. Why did Vitor Belfort not win this fight?
Well, first of all, Jon Jones, I didn't give Vitor Belfort much of a chance. I really thought that his takedown defense was not going to be good enough. I thought that Jones was going to take him down right from the first round, give him the hell blows.
Wait, you picked Jon Jones to win this fight?
Yeah, definitely. Jon Jones, come on. He makes light heavyweights look small. And Vitor Belfort is a middleweight, so. But Vitor Belfort, he had a chance if he just let his hands go, but he did not let his hands go at all. I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know what he was doing, but he was actually pulling guard in this fight. But to his credit, he nearly broke Jon Jones' arm. That was like, oh my God, I jumped out of my seat. I was like, I can't believe it. He's almost going to break his arm. I was like, yes. But Jon Jones, you got to give him credit, man. This guy,
he survived.
He survived. And
he survived a very ugly armbar there.
Yeah,
man.
He did. It came really close. But after that, Jon Jones just picked him apart standing. And it looked like Belfort had a better chance of being on the ground using his jiu-jitsu than standing against him. I just don't understand it. The fight went no way how I thought it was going to go. I was really surprised and shocked. But
4 rounds.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be just 1 round. I'll be serious.
I predicted 1 round too.
Anderson Silva took out Vitor Belfort 1 round, 1 kick. But, you know, Anderson Silva is the greatest of all time. So
now that begs the question, does Anderson Silva pose a challenge to Jon Jones if he decides to stay at?
Originally, I didn't think. I think the size difference is too much. I think Jon Jones, if Anderson were to ever take on Jon Jones, would be too much. But considering the fact that Belfort actually hanged in there with his jiu-jitsu on the ground, I really think that Silva would have a chance because Silva would let his hands go. But Silva should take on George St. Pierre first. Silva's not getting any younger. He's not getting any younger. And if he were to take on, he wants big fights. If he were to take on Jon Jones first, let's say, I don't think he will win, but let's say he does win. He beats Jon Jones. There's no chance in hell George St. Pierre will ever take him on after that. If he beats a bigger, stronger, longer wrestler as Jon Jones, there's no way then George St. Pierre will ever take a match against Anderson Silva. So if Anderson Silva really wants to make history with his last few matches, he does need to take on George St. Pierre first, and which I think will be a one-sided slaughter, in my opinion.
I was going to say, because George St. Pierre will have to move up for that fight. Which means that No,
I think George St. Pierre knows what's best for him. And
he's gonna stay there.
He is not going to take that fight. I guarantee you.
Well, he's also coming out of a big injury.
Everybody keeps saying that injury, but the thing is, he is taking on Carlos Condit first. The injury, if there is a problem, will be showcased against Carlos Condit. After that fight, we'll know whether he's fine or not.
Well,
so
that
is not an excuse for an Anderson Silva fight.
This is how you gotta put it. If let's say George St. Pierre loses, then that huge.
Well, then that fight's gone. That's it.
So that's what I'm trying to say. So we gotta wait to see how well he's actually hurt.
But people keep talking about in the message boards. Keep talking about how Anderson's calling out an injured fighter. He's not calling him out now. He's calling him out after Condit. So we'll see what happens with Condit.
So that's all we got. Subscribe. See you next time.